Check out what happens in today's video.
I just cut right through my workbench. I cut the grain the wrong way. Damn! I gotta redo all the drawers.
But despite some major setbacks, the desk came out phenomenal. Have a watch. After wrestling through ripping through this table, I decided it's time to switch out the blade. So I had an old Damar on there that we had cut 4 or 5 tables with. I'm putting on an old Festool that just had the blade sharpened. And lo and behold, fresh blade, clean cut, look at that. So this table's made out of spalted maple, and everyone knows it's very punky and spongy, so if you try to sand it with your orbital, you're going to sand right through the table. So what I use is wood hardener. It dries in 24 hours and you can sand the top like it's stone.
I cut the grain the wrong way. Oh my god. Damn! I gotta redo all the drawers. I feel like I should have stayed in bed today. One of the things you should probably always do if you're not a complete idiot like me is make sure you're checking your depth when you're using your hole saw. I just cut right through my workbench. But I got my piece cut out, look at that. Hole for air conditioning. I've got a cable pass-through grommet that I'm gonna put here. So basically this is gonna sit flush in the top of here. You can put your laptop cables through and you just click this back in and it sits right on the top. It's a little bit too big for this. So if I cut this and this wobbles at all, this is gonna go right through. So I have a solution. So I've got 2-sided tape on here. You guys can see that. I'm gonna put it down here, push it down nice and tight. So next thing I do is make sure my collar's on here, nice and tight, and this just sits right on the top of the router, clicks in. See, the other thing I did too is I made sure that my depth is set perfectly so that when it comes down and it bottoms out, I've set my stop here. It's just gonna go about 1/8 of an inch past. That'll cut all the way through. So this is gonna sit right here. I'm gonna do 5 or 6 passes, cut all the way through. And we'll see how the grommet fits. You know, it looks pretty tight. It's got a little bit of a wiggle, maybe like 1/8 of an inch back and forth. I'm gonna cut a couple of shims. I'll show you what it's gonna look like. Make this nice and tight so it's perfect. I'm gonna do this 4 times around. All right, so I got all the shims installed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how this fits. There we go. No wiggle movement at all. That's amazing. So with this drawer, our client has asked for a locking mechanism. So this is the drawer front here. So I've marked everything here. I'm gonna use my Forstner bit on my drill press. I'm gonna drill all the way through. And this will sit flush right on the bottom. So here's the only problem buying something off the shelf. You got to alter it. So See the locking mechanism? It's gonna hang down below. I can't have that hanging through because it's gonna look terrible. So I'm gonna cut this with my grinder. I'm gonna cut it down about 3/4 of an inch. So I gotta fasten these drawers to the underside of the desk. And because they're only 5.5, 6 inches deep, maybe not even, there's no room really to do anything. So I've got an angled drill bit here. It's got a countersink on it. And all I'm gonna do is drill on both sides, sink in my screws, and I'm good to go. So when you got little tiny cracks that you can't get the resin into, I like to use CA glue. So you can buy this at any store, pretty much anywhere. It's on Amazon. Put the glue on, spray the activator, and in about 2 minutes, it's nice and hard and you can sand it. There's a nice smooth finish. So whenever you're sanding a table, the most important step is to go through all the grits. That's how you get a perfect finish. I start with 80, then I go to 100, 120, 150, and then 180 is my finish.
Well, it's finally delivery day. We definitely did not let the snow get in our way. So our client is in Collingwood. He's an RBC portfolio manager, and this is the final product that you guys have been watching us build. These are solid maple drawers, Blue River, rocks down the center, solid maple drawers that click in. These are really cool. They're called Blue Motion tip-on drawers. So you literally click on them and they pop out about 6 inches, slam them shut, and it's a slow close. So let us know what you think in the comments section. Beautiful spalted maple complemented with river rocks and blue resin with powder coated gloss white legs. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching and have a great day.